Thank you for coming here. My name is Ellen. I'm all right. Today I want to answer the question, is sex sufficient reason enough for you to break up from your relationship, for you to break up from the particular courtship that you are in? Well, before I continue, I want you to subscribe, right? Like this too, and also hit the notification bell so that you get to know whenever and all the times I will post amazing videos, because we do so 3 times every week. You definitely do not want to miss them. I have attended to many people, many young people in about 18 years of counseling. As at the time of doing this particular video, I've attended to many young people, and I get this complaint a lot, most especially among those who are religious, who come to say that my partner is wanting sex from me, and I want sex to be only in marriage. I'm trying to explain it to him, I'm trying to explain to her that I don't want to have sex until we get married, but she's not taking it, he's not taking it. What should I do? I've also had situations of people who say that, hey, I don't just want, I insist that I want to have sex before marriage. I actually want to know my partner's sexual prowess. I want to know if my partner can actually have sex. I want to know if my partner is good in bed before I get married. I don't see any reason why he claims he loves me, she claims she loves me. He claims that he does not have any erectile dysfunction. She claims that she does not have any sexual issues. And at the same time, he or she is saying it is until we get married that we are going to have sex. So this is something that a question that has been happening in about 18 years of counseling. I have got to face this question every time, helping young people make the proper decision. So today is it sufficient? Is this a sufficient reason for you to say, hey, I'm not in this relationship again, I want to pull out and I want to break up with you? I would say yes, it is a sufficient reason, right? It is reason enough no matter who you are. And when I'm talking about who you are right now, there are 3 groups of people I'm talking to. Those who believe that they should have sex and they must have sex first before getting married to a person. Those who believe that they must not have sex before they marry you, that having sex, premarital sex, is a sin, is wrong. And for the third group, those who just feel it is my personal life, it is not because of any religious belief, it's not because of any God, it is not because of what my parents say or what people say out there, but for my own personal self, for my own self-pride, for my own self-esteem, I just want to be able to tell myself that, hey, I could say no to sex until marriage. I do not want to say in marriage that I had premarital sex with my spouse. So there are people like that who just choose that kind of celibacy, not because of any religious reason or because of any family background reason, but just for their own personal reasons, right? So I'm talking to the 3 group of people. Now, sex is sufficient reason. It is a big reason why you should say, no, I don't want to continue with this relationship. And the reason is not because of sex itself, but because of your value system, because it has to do with your values. We are talking about your value system, the things that are important to you, and how well you take importance the things that are important to you, how well you value the things that are important to you, and how much you can insist on that with other people, and how much you can say, hey, this is me, this is what I want, I don't want to change my mind regarding this. If you claim you love me, you claim you want to be in my life, you have to respect this value, you have to honor this value, you have to regard this value, because this thing is core to my person. This thing is core to the inner me. This is an inner vow that I have made, and I want to stick to it. So if sex is that important to you, then it is proper that you stick to it. You stick to whatsoever decisions about sex that you have made, right? And then you want to answer some questions like, what is the meaning of sex to me? What does sex mean to me? What is the value? What is the place of sex in my life? How do I, what are my opinions, what are my thoughts regarding when, where, and how sex should happen? What are my belief system about sex? How do I feel sex should be used or sex should be enjoyed, right? So when you think about these differences, when you answer these different questions, then you can easily say, hey, I believe I've come to that point in that position where I feel that You and this relationship, you are not more important than my inner vows. You and this relationship, you are not more important than the decisions and the resolutions that I've made for my life. I don't know whether you get it right now. So it is not just about the about sex. It's about your person, your inner vows, your value system. Like, hey, is this person that I'm dating, is this relationship big enough? Is it worth me breaking my values, me breaking my vows? And you know something about value system? It's like a pack of cards. So if one falls off, there's every probability that every other thing will fall off. Every other thing will fall down. Every other thing will just go, right? So when they're doing this, is it dominoes again, or was it that they arrange these cards and form a very beautiful design? And with the fall of the first one, we see everything falling, forming a very beautiful, amazing experience. That is what your values are. When you break one, you are most likely going to break others. Because why? The way you do one thing is the way you do many other things. And I have seen this a lot with people who contact me for counseling. They will usually say, I decided to do this once, and from there, we could never stop, or from there he started doing this, she started doing this, and it just continued and continued and continued, right? Why? It's your values are knitted together. One is not separate, right? So it does, okay, I will break this one and not break the rest. The moment you break one, somewhere inside of you, you just feel like, oh, if I can do without this, I think I can do without the rest. So it is all about your person. It's for you to ask yourself, between this relationship and my person, which is most important, between what my partner wants versus my life, versus my value system, which of them is more important? And then if you come to meet me, or you tell any person, if you come to meet me, for example, and you say, I'm breaking up with my partner, I'm calling off this relationship and the marriage and the engagement, and I ask you why, and you say, because my partner is refusing to give me sex, or you say, because my partner is insisting that we must have premarital sex with, I'm going to think that your decisions are valid. I'm going to help you review your decisions in line with your value system and what is best for you. But at the end of the day, the truth about it is that your decision is valid. And guess what? It's not just about premarital sex. Whatsoever thing that is your value system, whatsoever things you feel is nice and proper and you accept before your marriage, usually follows you into the marriage, right? So if the person has a poor and bad value system about sex before marriage, trust me that it will also continue in marriage, right? Right now, you may just be seeing only the premarital sex part of it. By the time you get married, you may start seeing the extramarital sex part of it. You may start seeing the domestic matrimonial rape, right? Matrimonial rape, marital rape aspect of it. You may start seeing all that sides of it. What you are seeing right now is just the side of it. So if this person does not find it okay to have premarital sex, why do you think the person will find it wrong to become adulterous in the marriage? It's a value system. It's a chain. My name is El and I'm alright. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And if you drop a comment or send us a WhatsApp message, I'll be the person that will attend to you. Kindly share this so that your friends get to learn and enjoy the same things that you're having. You rock.